51. 51 of my best mole miners. Almost half my workforce. I'm sorry. I'm neglecting my duties as host, aren't I? Welcome to Nomad City. So what's going on? It's bad, isn't it?
Bad enough. There's a chance that Star Destroyer came here looking for me.
I'll do what I can, of course. I can tell you there's been no bounty offered, though.
How can you be sure?
Because I would have heard about it. We get our share of shady people here. Just because I'm respectable doesn't mean I'm out of touch. I told you he'd have contacts. So which of them do you trust, Lando? Excuse me. Yes?
We're picking up a short-range transmitter, coming from the lounge.
What kind of transmitter?
This kind, probably. I thought you might be able to identify it for me.
It's alright, I'll take care of it. Interesting. I haven't seen one of these in years. Where did you get it?
Buried in the middle of a swamp. R2 couldn't tell me what it was.
It's an old beacon call. Pre-Clone Wars vintage from the looks of it. You could tap a single command and your ship would come to you. Some would even fight their way through opposing ships with a reasonable degree of skill. Useful at times. Tell that to the Katana fleet.
R2 said he saw you with one just after Cloud City.
My personal ship was rigged. Vader's people must have found it and shut it down because it sure didn't come when I called it. You found this in a swamp?
Yes, on Dagobah.
Dagobah? As in the planet that dark Jedi from Bafash fled to?
This must have been his. The cave I found it in absolutely tingles with the dark side. I think it must have been the place where he died. You were talking about Lando's smuggler contacts.
Right. I need to know which one of your marginally legal friends we can trust. Well, depends on what you need to trust them with. Leia's life? You're not serious. You saw how close the Imperials are breathing down our necks. We need a place to hide her until Akbar can find out how they're getting their information. She needs to stay in touch with events on Coruscant, which means a diplomatic station we can quietly tap into. A diplomatic station means encrypt codes. And quietly tapping into encrypt codes means finding a slicer. A slicer you can trust. I'm sorry, Anne, but I don't know any slicers I trust that far. Any smuggler groups that have one or two on retainer? That I trust? Not really. The only one who might even come close is Talon Cod. Everyone I've talked to says he's extremely honest in his dealings. I've heard of Card. Been trying for months to contact him. Unlike Jabba, God doesn't go around flaunting his power and influence. I'm not even sure where his base is. Chewie says that if you want, he's willing to take you to Kashyyyk. It ought to be possible to keep it quiet. You, Chewie, the New Republic rep, and a couple of others.
Except that we're back to the New Republic rep knowing about me.
Yeah, but he'll be a Wookiee. If he accepts you under his protection, he won't betray you.
Why don't you go with them? Then she'll be doubly protected.
Right. Except Chewie thinks it'd be better if we split up. He takes Leia to Kashyyyk. I fly around in the Falcon, pretending she's still with me. Makes sense to me. You can use my ship, Chewie. In fact, if you want company, Han, I'll come along with you. Sure.
Then Han sends messages to Coruscant pretending to be Leia?
I think we can do a bit better than that. You still have Threepio?
He's helping R2 check the Falcon for damage.
Great. Let's go talk to my chief programmer.
There you are. We were starting to wonder where you went.
I had some things to check on. You finished already?
My part is, it's Threepio's turn now. I was going to ask if you'd come to Kashyyyk with me, but it looks like you've got somewhere else to go.
I'm not running out on you, Leia. Really, I'm not. This is something that could mean more for you and the twins than anything I can do on Kashyyyk.
All right. But can you at least tell me where you're going?
I don't know yet. There's someone out there I have to find, but I'm not sure where to start looking. He's another Jedi.
I don't think this Sabath rumor is anywhere near solid enough to chase after.
What's Sabath rumor?
A Jedi Master named Joruus Sabath has reemerged from wherever it was he spent the past few decades. You hadn't heard it?
No.
Then how?
Someone called me, Leia, during the battle this afternoon. In my mind, the way another Jedi would. Do the rumors say where C'baoth is supposed to be?
It could be an Imperial trap. Don't forget, Yoda said you were the last Jedi.
That's a possibility. But if it's not...
He's on Joe Mark, at least according to the rumor Wedge quoted for us.
Not very populated. Doesn't look like anyone's taken official notice of the planet in 15 years.
You'll be leaving right away?
No. I'll wait till you're ready to go. Give you that much protection, at least.
I hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. But whether I do or not, it's something I have to try. Come on, let's go see how they're coming with Threepio.
At last! Master Luke, please tell General Calrissian that what he intends is a serious violation of my primary programming.
It'll be okay, Threepio. Lando and his people will be careful that nothing happens to you.
But Master Luke...
Actually, you could think of this as fulfilling your primary programming in a more complete way. I mean, isn't a translation droid supposed to speak for the person he's translating for?
I am a protocol droid, and I say again, this is not covered by any possible stretch of protocol, and nothing you do will...
Oh dear!
That's it. The perfect decoy for the perfect lady.
This feels decidedly strange.
Come on, we better get back to the Falcon.
It'll be all right, Han. Chewie and the other Wookiees will take good care of me.
They better. Let's go, Threepio. I can hardly wait to hear what Chewie thinks of your new voice.
Oh dear, oh dear! Do I really sound like that?